Hey, welcome to this video, and if you arrived here, you're probably searching for a review of VIPKid. So I'll go over how it works, and I'll give you my 2 cents whether I think this website is worth your time. I apologize for the vacuum in the background. I'll get through it though. So what it is, you'll be teaching Chinese kids how to speak English. You'll be an ESL teacher, essentially. It's not any more complicated than that. The pay is quite generous, between $14 and $22 an hour. Most websites don't pay anywhere near that, believe it or not. So, and it's going to depend on your skill level and your experience, how much you get paid. Now the thing about this website is there's lots of jobs available. They accept there's over 500,000 students, but only over 60,000 teachers. So more than 8 times the amount of students, teachers. So that's a good thing for you. That means there's lots of jobs available. Now, the flip side of that is, because the pay is very good and there's lots of jobs available, that means it's very competitive to actually get accepted. You can't have all three. You can't have, easy accept, 100% acceptance rate, lots of jobs, and very high pay. It doesn't work like that. This is the real world. So you're going to have to actually apply to be a teacher on here. They don't accept everyone. But if you can get accepted, it's quite a nice setup. So there are some requirements to get accepted, though. You need to be a U.S. or Canadian citizen, native English speaker, and you have to have a bachelor's degree. I don't know. Don't ask me why they require a bachelor's degree. They just do. That's just a requirement. I don't think it'll help you be a bit better teacher, but that's just what they're asking for. Now, there's a whole application process you have to go through. You're gonna fill out an online application. Complete a short demo lesson to show you actually know what you're doing, and they'll review the demo, and if they like it, they'll get back to you. And you also have to teach a mock class with a teacher, like pretending the teacher is the student. And then once that happens, you'll have to actually complete your profile. So there's a lot of steps to go through, but once you make it through, yes, you can get jobs. Now, assuming you're accepted, there's a lot of great things about this website, right? It's very flexible work schedule. You can work as many or as little hours as you want. It's 100% remote. You can work in your pajamas. Like I mentioned, the pay is quite good. There's no preparation required for the lesson. So they prepare the slides for you, and you just have to go through them, essentially. So very little or minimal preparation. And the kids are quite attentive and generally quite cooperative. Yeah, you're always going to have the odd bad apple, but for the most part, they're quite good. Now, in addition to the pay, there's also different bonuses and incentives available, and you can also move up the ladder. So, but it generally tops out around $22 an hour. So just be aware of that. Now some of the negatives of this website are they have a very strict cancellation policy. So you need to notify them within or before. Sorry, you have to earlier than 2 hours of the lesson. You have to notify them if you're going to cancel, or else you get docked. And you have 6 strikes, and that's it. And you can no longer be a tutor on there. 6 strikes within your 6-month contract. And if it's a whole day, you have to call in sick. You'll get 2 strikes for the whole day. And that can add up quite quickly. The other negative of this website is you're an independent contractor. So that means you're self-employed. You're going to have to do your own taxes. There's no benefits. So just keep that in mind. You have to do that calculation in your head. And taxes can be quite time consuming as well. Another possible negative is, you're going to be on camera. You have to be at the top of your game all the time. And, that's not for everyone. If you're naturally a gregarious person, this will be perfectly suitable for you. But if you're more lower energy, maybe not that extroverted, you'll have to amp up those energy levels for the camera, right? And that can be draining, right? So if you have to do that all day, it just depends who you are, right? Some people thrive on that kind of work. Now, another negative is the time difference, because I'm assuming you're in Canada or the US. Most of the shifts are going to be at night or the morning, so just be aware of that time difference. But all in all, I would say this is a great website. My final verdict is 4 or 5 stars. It gets my stamp of approval, which not many websites do. I've reviewed countless websites similar to this, and Most of them are just complete junk, but this one actually delivers on what they promise. People are getting paid out, and it's a great website. Now, the question is not so much should you sign up? Is this a good website? It's do you even want to become a tutor in the first place, an online English tutor? Well, maybe you're here, you're not necessarily interested in becoming a tutor. I'm sure a lot of you are here just because you want a reliable way to make money online and you don't necessarily know what's going to be the best way to do that. Well, I was in your position almost 2 years ago. I tried all sorts of stuff. I tried different business models. I tried blogging. I tried freelancing, domain flipping, filling out survey websites, a lot of goofy stuff that just doesn't work. And I was kind of banging my head against the wall. I'm like, oh no, what do I do? Because I don't want to go back to working at a call center, right? So eventually I settled on this business model, which is selling digital products. So what are digital products? That's can be mostly video training, but it could also be, PDFs. It could be MP4 files, podcasts, just anything where someone can click and get immediate access to, and it's 100% digital. There's no physical aspect to this. And the thing with selling digital products, you can either sell someone else's product, that's called affiliate marketing, or you could sell your own products. Maybe you have a specialty or an expertise you'd like to share. But if you're just getting if you're fairly new to online business, I recommend getting started with selling other people's products because it's just a much simpler process. But eventually, you might want to sell your own products. The income potential is higher, and it gives you more control, right? Now, and you can go into any niche you want, right? You can go into, weight loss, how to get six-pack abs, make money online, languages, how to play the guitar. It doesn't really matter as long as people have a need for something and you can help them. They have a problem they need to solve and you can help them fix their problem. You can sell digital products in that niche. So very flexible. And what's great about selling digital products compared to, say, something like being an online English tutor is, well, I'll just give you 3 reasons. First of all, you're not trading time for money. Because there's so much leverage and automation in place, you can use different tools and software so that it's just going to be, your business will be working for you 24/7 in the background, whether you're there or not. So if you're feeling sick one day or you want to go hiking, or maybe you just want to spend time with your family, you can do that and still be generating commissions on autopilot. You don't have to be constantly nose to the grindstone, right? Like you would with a normal job. The second reason I love selling digital products is the higher income potential, right? So obviously here you cap out $22 an hour, but that's not bad, but you're never going to get rich making $22 an hour, right? It's impossible. Even if you worked 10 hours a day, right? It's still, the math just doesn't work out in your favor. But with selling products online, you could make potentially, if you're doing it right, $100 an hour plus. You're not going to get there right away, but eventually. The third reason I like this business model is, there's the barrier to entry is very low. You don't have to be anyone special. You don't have to have a bachelor's degree. You don't even have to speak English as your first language. I know people, English is their second language and they're absolutely killing it. So you could just be an average housewife. Maybe you're working at a warehouse, a call center. It doesn't really matter who you are, what your educational background is. You can do this. All sorts of people are having tremendous success with this. So if you'd like to learn more about how to sell digital products, how to be a powerful promoter online, what I suggest is check out that link below. You'll get access. First of all, you'll see my email opt-in page. So just enter your best email, and I can send you a free workshop that'll just give you the entire blueprint, and you can take it and run with it. You'll be learning all sorts of great stuff, how to pick great products, how to build out your simple sales process, how to generate leads from a variety of different sources, whether that's YouTube, that's my preferred platform, or TikTok or Instagram, or paid advertising. There's so many different places on the internet you can generate leads. And you'll also be learning how to build trust with people. That's probably the most important part. How do you actually get someone who might live across the world from you to actually whip out their credit card and want to buy from you? So really amazing stuff. And yes, there is a program you can get into on the other side if you want, completely up to you, but the free training alone is going to be very invaluable. but you don't have to get in the program. Absolutely no pressure. But I think it's a great program. It's the best one I've seen for making money online, but it's completely up to you. So, so that was a lot to get through. So I hope you enjoyed this review of VIPKid. Again, they're a 100% legitimate website. I like that there's way more uh, students available than there are teachers. That's good for you. It's the demand supply thing. Usually it's the opposite, right? There's way more teachers competing for very few jobs. The only thing is, obviously, you actually need to apply. They're not going to accept everyone, and also you're still at the end of the day, it's still just a job. You're still, I mean, it beats working in an office, I'm sure, but it's still you're still trading your time for money, right? There's going to be an invisible ceiling on how much you can make. You're never going to be able to travel the world. Get rich, buy a home, just doing this sort of stuff, right? It's just not really possible these days. So that's why I suggest if you're serious and you have I mean, look, if you have to put food on the table tomorrow, and you need money quickly, this is a great website. But if you have a little more time to invest, maybe 1 to 2 hours a day, and you're patient and you're willing to do the work, I think selling digital products is I encourage you to get involved with it, or at least do some research and check it out. That's all I had to say. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you on the other side of that link, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.